The House will come to order. The Pledge of Allegiance this morning will be led by Irina Rakatanaske from Metropolitan State University, Denver, Colorado.
Please join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Randall, please call the roll.
Representatives Arndt, Paisley, Beckman, Benavidez, Byrd, Bockenfeld, Buck, Buckner, Puenteo, Caraveo, Carver, Catlin, Coleman, Cutter, Duran, Escar, Exum, Froelich, Galindo, Garnett, Geithner, Gonzalez Gutierrez, Gray, Hanson, excused, Herod, Putin, Humphrey, Jackson, Marquez Lewis, Marquez Lewis,
Excused.
Kennedy, Kip, Kraft-Tharp, Landgraf, excused, Larson, Lewis, Liston, Lontine, McCluskey, McKean, McLaughlin, Melton, Michelson Janae, Mullica, Neville, Pelton, Ransom, Rich, Roberts, Same,
Excused.
Sandridge, Singer, Sirota,
Okay, thanks.
Sirota, there she is. Snyder, Soper, Sullivan, Tipper, Titone, Valdez A. Oh, thank you. Good morning. Valdez D. Van Winkle,
Excused.
Weissman, Williams, Wilson, Madam Speaker Becker,
Excused.
got me getting there. Yes, I did. 50 presidents, 6 excused.
Thank you, Mr. Randall. With 58 present, 6 excused, and 1 absent, or 1 vacant, a quorum is present. Representative Buenteo.
Winner, winner.
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Temp. I move that the reading of the Journal of Wednesday, January 23rd, 2019 be dispensed with and approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
You have heard the motion that the journal be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All in favor say aye. All opposed say no. Motion passes regardless. Are there any announcements or introductions? And could we please, thank you. We have some really important announcements to be made today, and we have some very important people in the chamber, and we want to make sure we acknowledge them. Representative Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. I believe that we have some fabulous folks for the Leading Age Colorado. I hope you all are here. So founded in 1968, Leading Age Colorado is the state's largest association representing the full spectrum of senior living and aging services providers throughout our great state of Colorado. Its members provide quality, compassionate services and support to older adults in all the places that they call home. Leading Age Colorado's mission is to foster a collaborative network that leads, advocates, and shares knowledge to promote a healthy business environment for members. And just in case you didn't know, Leading Age Colorado's members include assisted living residences, home and community-based services, independent senior housing, life plan communities, nursing homes, and programs of all-inclusive care for the elderly. So welcome, 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 Leading Age Colorado. Thank you, members.
And they're up in the balcony. Are there any more announcements? Yes, Representative Michelson Janae.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Today is the very first Colorado Cancer Caucus of the session. So if you are interested in cancer as a disease and cancer as something that we are going to someday find a cure for and how we spend our dollars on cancer, please come. Today we will be discussing an update on state funding for cancer screening and education, and we will talk about the state cancer plan, and we will also talk about Catch It in Time, a nonprofit dedicated to early detection. We will be in Senate Committee Room 357 at 11:30. Lunch will be served.
Representative Lontine.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. This is a super urgent announcement for everybody. For anyone who has a Samsung phone, I found this little stylus on my desk. If this is yours and you want it back, please come see me. I sit over there. Thank you.
Representative Harrod.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Members of the Finance Committee, we will be meeting upon adjournment in LSBA. We will be hearing House Bill 191013, EXIM, Child Care Expenses Tax Credit, Low-Income Families. We'll also be hearing House Bill 191010, Maluka and Landgraf, Freestanding Emergency Departments Licensure. See you there.
Representative McLaughlin.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem, and I'm glad you made it through the snow today.
So am I. Thank you.
Education Committee, we are not meeting today. Jim and I might meet, Representative Wilson and I might meet on the side just for coffee or something. But and do not forget that we have joint education Wednesday at 7:30, and we'd love for you to join that as well. So thank you. The governor is going to join us, so you can hear all about education. Thank you.
Representative Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Members of Energy and Environment Committee, we will be meeting upon adjournment. We will only be hearing one bill. It's House Bill 1071, and of course, we're meeting in room 112. See you there.
Representative D. Valdez.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Also wanted to let everyone know that the Health Caucus is meeting today at noon in room 109. Hope to see everyone there. And we have some important information on the healthcare issues that are happening in Colorado. Thank you.
Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Colleagues, it hasn't changed a lot since yesterday. We still have a minimum number of cowboys and cowgirls in our caucus. Second piece is there are more on the left side of the aisle than there are on the right side of the aisle, and there are more members in the Senate than there are in the House. If you are one of those that's saying, I'd really like to join, but I don't know if I've got the 250, please come and see me at my desk. I've got an idea for you that you'd really like to have. So, all right, there's another one on our side of the aisle. Good. So we've still got until tomorrow. The sale is tomorrow night, and it's a great opportunity for you to go there. And quite frankly, this gets you into their reception, which has the greatest food that you will ever experience anywhere. So please come and see me at my desk if you'd like to be a part of it, but you just don't think you've got the bucks. I've got an idea. Thank you. Oh,
Yes, Representative Wilson.
and Madam Speaker Pro Tem, I know that my colleague here is going to talk a little bit about bow ties and bolos. Guess what? They wear those at the Western Livestock Show, so it's a good day to do it.
Representative Melton.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Members, I don't know what the weather is going to be like tomorrow, but one thing that shouldn't preclude you from the weather, whether it's snowing or sunny, is to be able to join us in bow tie, bolo, scarf. In fact, scarf is even better. Friday and Baby Friday, although you may want to keep the babies home if it's snowing. And I'm happy to say that Representative Bockenfeld and Representative Baisley joined us last week wearing their bolos. Join us on bolo, bow tie, baby, scarf Friday.
Representative Roberts.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Members of the Rural Affairs and Agriculture Committee, we will meet this upon adjournment in a few minutes. We have a presentation from the Future Farmers of America. The House Bill 1082 that was on the calendar is no longer on the calendar for today, but we still will meet upon adjournment in room 107.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Good morning, members. I have two quick announcements. One is that you received your pink book on your desk. This is a really important book for those new members to know who's on what committees and who you should go talk to if your bill is going to one of those committees. But can you double check that the information in there about you is accurate? If it's not, on your notepad, if you could fill out the correct information and turn it into Marilyn, we can make that correction. And then secondly, tomorrow is the last deadline for bills. If they're coming up to the desk, no worries. But if they're being delivered to you, make sure you turn them in no later than 4:30. Thanks so much.
Representative Esgar.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Just because I don't want to be the only one, don't forget if you bring $20 tomorrow and pay representative aren't that $20, you get to wear jeans tomorrow. So keep that in mind. I know I will.
Representative Kennedy.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. Members of the State Veterans and Military Affairs Committee, we're meeting at 1:30 this afternoon in the Old State Library, also known as room 271, to hear three bills. 1049, 1021, and 1022. Thank you.
And I have another announcement. Representative Garnett will replace Representative Hansen on JBC today only. Reports of committees of reference.
Committee on Business Affairs and Labor. After consideration of merits, the following House Bill 1014 be amended as follows. Now amended be referred to the committee to hold favorable recommendation. House Bill 1043 be referred to the committee to hold favorable recommendation. Committee on Health and Insurance. After consideration of merits, the following House Bill 1004 be amended as follows. Now amended be referred to the committee on Appropriations as favorable recommendation. House Bill 1028 be referred to the committee to hold favorable recommendation. Committee on Health and Insurance. House Bill 1077 be amended as follows. And that's amended be referred to the committee to hold favorable recommendation. Committee on Public Health Care and Human Services. After consideration of merits, the following House Bill 1027 be postponed indefinitely. House Bill 1031 be referred favorably to the Committee on Appropriations. House Bill 1038 be amended as follows. And that's amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations for recommendation. House Bill 1044 be amended as follows. And that's amended be referred to the Committee to hold favorable recommendation. House Bill 1068 be referred to the Committee to hold favorable recommendation. House Bill 1070 be referred to the Committee to hold favorable recommendation. Committee on Transportation and Local Government. After consideration of merits, the following House Bill 1035 be amended as follows. And that's amended be referred to the Committee to hold favorable recommendation.
Printing report.
The Chief Clerk reports the
Printing
following.
report will be recorded in the journal. Representative Garnett, Mr.
Thank you,
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. I move that the following bills be added to the second reading calendar for Friday, January 25th. House Bill 1044, House Bill 1014, House Bill 1028, and House Bill 1077.
Mr. Majority Leader. Seeing no objections to the report, the bills will be on calendar for Friday. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker Pro Tem. I move that the House stand in recess until later today.
Seeing no objections, the House will be in recess until later today.